Hello everybody, Dr. Ryan here. I'm a board certified specialist physician. Thank you so much for joining me in our 17th OSCE episode. We are talking about Caplan syndrome. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I strongly encourage you to smash that subscribe button. Got some interesting looking x-rays, everybody. Have a look, have a look, have a look, have a look. Feast your eyes on this. So this is the x-ray of a 50-year-old male who presents with symmetrical polyarthritis and gives a history that he previously worked at a coal mine. What a weird combination. 50 years old, polyarthritis, symmetrical, history of working in a coal mine. Describe what you see for 2 marks. Then provide a diagnosis for 1 mark and provide 3 deformities expected on physical examination of this man's hands. Well, let's get stuck in, guys. What do you see? Well, first up, we see erosion of bone. So this is an x-ray of the phalanges. Let's just get my pin in there. So you can see definite erosion of bone, right? Definite erosion of bone. And we can see multiple nodules in the lungs, all right? Nodules everywhere. What's the diagnosis? So this is the infamous Caplan syndrome. So what is Caplan syndrome? It is a combination of rheumatoid arthritis and pneumoconiosis. Another word for pneumoconiosis is occupational lung disease, right? It's a combination of RA and pneumoconiosis that manifests as intrapulmonary nodules, which appear well-defined and homogeneous on the chest X-ray, right? It is defined as lung nodules in dust-exposed personnel, either with a history of rheumatoid arthritis or in those who develop rheumatoid arthritis after 5 to 10 years of exposure. Alrighty. Provide 3 deformities that you would expect to see on physical examination of the hands. So, we have been through rheumatoid arthritis in depth in a previous video, so I strongly encourage you to go and have a look at that comprehensive video looking at the overview of rheumatoid arthritis. But in general, you expect to see these beautiful things right here. Z-shaped deformity of the thumb. Let me just get my pen in there so we can annotate that and show you where those are. Look at that, Z-shaped deformity of the thumb, right? And of course, we get ulnar deviation of the hand, especially volar subluxation and ulnar deviation at the metacarpophalangeal heads that we can appreciate. We have botanier deformity. So botanier deformity and the swan neck deformity. Right? So swan neck deformity basically happens at the distal interphalangeal joint of the fingers. Botanier happens at the proximal interphalangeal joint. You can get the piano key sign, which involves the ulnar styloid, right? And you get probably mentioned the swan neck deformity. Okay, so, my friends, we spoke about grace, and we said grace is God's divine enablement, right? That is freely accessible to us through the power of the Holy Spirit in humility by faith, right? It's something like, imagine if somebody wrote you a check for $1 million, right? Now, unless you put your name on the back of that check and take it to the bank and cash it, that money will never be transferred into your account. Similarly, God offers us His grace, but we need to accept it by faith. In that way, you are saying, Lord, by faith, I receive your gift of grace, and through that grace, we can become overcomers. We can overcome sin. The book of Romans tells us that sin shall no longer have dominion over you because you are no longer under law, but under grace. And I pray that for yourself and for me in days and years to come. God bless you. I'll see you soon with another video on this channel.